Hey all, Panda here. Welcome to, I don't know, Panda Talks, episode 1. I was inspired to talk in this video just because, listen, I want to talk about this. My gaming chair that I've been using for ages. I mean, I never even bought it. It was just our family's for a really long time, yeah? Our family, like you, like you and I, right? It's just, my family's had it for a really long time, and it's been falling apart. I mean, it used to have a fake leather thing over the padding in the chair. That's all been, like, falling off in flakes, and I've been having to sweep it off my floor. It's really kind of gross. On top of that, the wheels, they're entirely full up with dog hair because we've had it for so long. And so instead of rolling around when I try to move it, it's just scratching the floor. So the wheels basically don't work as wheels. It's as if it just had 6 legs that were scratching across the floor instead of 4. On top of that, it's hardly adjustable, and the armrests, which were made of some old foam type of thing, well, they're so old that they're not really foam anymore. They got hard and they're kind of deteriorating. Like, pieces of it, I swear to God, pieces of the armrests of my chair have fallen off. I picked one up earlier, and that's what kind of inspired me to start recording this one. And on top of that, the reason I haven't gone to get a new chair yet is because I went over to the Office Depot close to me, and I checked out the chairs there, and I was like, okay, these don't really necessarily look comfortable, but looking online, the actual comfortable chairs go for, what, $2,000? Those Herman Millers or whatever? Listen, I'm a pretty tall guy. I need back support, right? So these, like, basic plastic chairs with 4 legs, you know, the thing you would see in your high school, right? The thing you sit in high school, those things go for $500 there. Dude, $500. This thing doesn't even have wheels, so if you moved it, it would be scratching the floor, right? So to me, that's maybe not something that's worth $500. But the nice chairs are $2,000, and my current chair is free. So if I'm gonna scratch the floor anyways for $500, it's just not really something that I want to be doing. So, one of my favorite strategies at the beginning of any wave is either get on top of a rocket or start stacking some coins. Because if you charge up that rocket, you can, as you saw, you can use the jackhammer to sort of launch it, and that does a lot of damage. He just ate my coin. This guy, he just took my coin. I was about to do a really cool combo with those. I think the thing about ULTRAKILL Cyber Grind is once you get to higher levels here, it's like, the higher the number goes, the more fodder enemies there are. And for someone like me who really likes using the conductor damage, because it does a lot of damage, as you'll see here. Ouch. More fodder means more chains of electricity, because any enemy with even 1 nail in them takes a lot of damage. There I got a nice clip of killing the hideous mass by parrying his attack into the tail. Now, that's usually something you want to do if you're starting the wave on a rocket, because you already have that height advantage. Otherwise, a quick combo on those guys is to use the conductor. Just hit him with this, and then shoot a bunch of saws into him to make it go off immediately. He basically dies, as long as he's got 2 or 3 of the magnets and a few nails, but you'll probably get a few nails just by using the conductor with nails. See, this thing, it shoots nails. Like, that does a lot of damage to him, and now he's on fire. And we do a little conductor damage to him, and everything around him dies. Which is just so funny in this game. All of the enemies, AI, they want to stand real close to you. So all you really need to do is put a bunch of nails into the biggest guy you see, shoot him with the rail cannon, and everything around him dies. I got 3 kills from that. Like, it's unbelievable. Here we go. Here's the biggest guy. And so we're gonna plug him with this, break the shield, throw a bunch of these around, nails for everyone. And we're down to 18 enemies, 16 enemies. It's...
is eeffoc, which is funny. Is eeffoc funny?
Now, as for weapon choice, I like to use one basic shotgun. I use this one because it has the fastest charge, and also the overcharge mechanic is really powerful. I don't think I could trade that for another jackhammer, because I'm already using 2. I like this one with the chainsaw, because it does a lot of damage and it's really good for getting health back, since blood is fuel and all. And then finally I use the core eject, because I can use it as an instant transmission explosion, which is very powerful in ULTRAKILL, to be able to put an explosion wherever you want. Also, because it's instant transmission, you can shoot it into a coin, which is a pretty funny thing to do at the end of a round if there's only one guy, right?
Yeah, it's funny.
Like this. You throw a coin, and then you just shoot that into the coin, and it hit him. So again, we look for the biggest guy, hit him with a rocket, and he's dead. Now we find the second biggest guy, and we hit him with a lot of nails, and then the game plays itself. Truly, ever since hitting wave 100, I feel ULTRAKILL is a solved game. Not to be pretentious or anything, I mean, listen, it's not #1 in the world or whatever.
So you talk. And it's funny.
Damn, the wall ate a few of those coins there. So the last time I tried to do one of these live recordings like this, all I could hear was my keyboard. I hope that isn't the case, because if it is, you'll never see this. No one will see this and will delete it. But getting up on the blue rocket at the start of a round is really powerful because one of those will instant kill a virtue if you use the jackhammer to hit it into them. And if it's
is eeffoc, which is funny.
It's eeffoc.
If it's a radiant virtue, then it actually doesn't kill them. You need to also shoot one of the core ejects into them. Which, obviously, because I can teleport it to them instantly, I don't really need to... It's way more consistent for me to do, so... Alright, that one missed. I was trying to hit that into his tail. But we can still do a bit of electric damage over here. Like this. Now, that guy, Gutter Man, he's a big priority enemy. You want him dead. Because the longer he's looking at you, the more accurate he gets, and he does pretty good damage to you. I believe it's 10 every tick that he hits you. Don't take that as gospel, I'm guessing. It feels like 10. Stack some coins here. Use our whiplash to keep them in the air. Alright, this guy. My number one priority is always... Firstly, the ones that make enemies invincible. And then after that, virtues. Because virtues can target you from anywhere without line of sight. And that's really scary. It's not good. I mean, it's true that you can just stay moving, but as someone who uses jackhammers a lot, most of that movement is straight up and or straight down. So by 66, we will start seeing these guys as radiant. Usually, I start seeing them as early as 64. And that's a quick conduction for all of them. Let's try to get to wave 69, just because I know I struggle with disk space, so I don't want to take it all with something that is potentially a bad recording.
And it's funny.
Here he is, the Radiant Man, Gutter Man, fighter of the Butterman. Oh, baby. Eat nails, and conduction. And because those guys die and they cause an explosion, all of my coins get launched really high up into the air, which makes for a really flashy combo. He just exploded that up. That's pretty funny.
Which is funny.
Alright, so I'm gonna go for this guy. I'm gonna see if I can parry that attack into his tail. Nope, I missed. But because I missed, the backup is conduction. And he's dead. Break the shield. Set this up. Give him nails. And throw some coins, and everything is dead. Hence the solved game situation. Oh, we're at 69. Alright, let's finish this recording out. Thanks for watching. Sorry I didn't say much. I'm not used to commentary gaming. I usually game or commentary, but I don't usually do both at the same time. See ya.